That was the dragon speaking. Good morning and welcome to the second day of the 42nd Annual Renaissance Arts Fair. The Doña Ana Arts Council is proud to hold this event every year, bringing us arts, culture, and fun to the area. We welcome you. We're glad that you're here, chose to spend part of your day with us. Thank you. This is how the Doña Ana Arts Council raises the funds. This is the main fundraiser for the Arts Council. This is how they bring programs into schools, how they bring things to the area like Chautauqua speakers and actors, and this is how they fund some of the shows and fund some of the high schools and the middle schools to get in there too, as well as outreach to the community at large. So your support really goes a long way, and so we certainly appreciate that you're here. Some of our sponsors, we do this with a lot of volunteers, but we also do this with a lot of sponsors. Some of them are listed in our program guide, so please make sure when you patronize them to tell them that you saw their ad here, okay? Some of our sponsors today, though, are also the Las Cruces Sun News, Pepsi, the Las Cruces Bulletin, the Holiday Inn Express, High Desert Event Rental, Sunland RV, KRWG FM, Rawson Builders, Bravo Mike Communications, Ramada Palms, and Edward Jones Financial Advisor Diana Seward for all your financial needs. So there are restrooms on the other side of that tent. If you go up the hill, that's where you'll find the facilities. Be sure and stay hydrated and wear lots of sunscreen. It's a lot hotter today, and in case your watch says 10, it needs to say 9. So. Okay, are we ready? Awesome. Now, this is the first year that we've had this fantastic group here, the Merry Court. Usually they're over there, they're unmiked, and while they sound good, they lose their voice by the end of the middle of the day. So we're glad to have them here singing and dancing and reenacting what the entire Renaissance era was all about. The age of enlightenment, the age of wisdom, the age of letters, the age of art, and all that good stuff. So please give a generous round of applause as we present the Merry Court.
We would like to welcome to our court today, Lady Anne of Cleves. Lady Anne, I would love to find out the newest news about England.
Well, it's a long journey, Your Majesty, and a longer story still. Please be seated while I tell. It all began with the marriage of King Henry VIII of England to the Princess Catherine of Spain. The marriage was a joyous one, long sought by both countries.
As I came down through London City at the hour of 12 at night, should I spy with the Spanish lady washing her feet in the candlelight? First she washed them, then she dried them over a fire of amber coal. In all my life I never did see a maid so sweet about the soul. Whack for the Laura lady, whack for the Laura lady, whack for the Laura lady, whack for the Laura lady. As I came back through Dublin City as the sun began to set, who should I spy but the Spanish lady catching a moth in a golden net? When she saw me, then she fled me, lifting her pretty gold and me. No my life I never did see a maid so shy as a Spanish lady. Whack for the Laura lady, 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 whack
King Henry and Queen Catherine ruled over the most glorious court in Europe.
Oh, my lady queen. It isn't always easy being the most charming, the most powerful, the most amazing king in all the world.
Well, it was true. There was no more boastful or proud king than Henry, but his anger was always assuaged by the love of Queen Catherine, and for a while, all was well in England. I know you are new to the court, Lady Tamara, but just look at how the king dotes upon the queen.
Oh, they are surely the most glorious couple in all of Europe.
I am sure he only looks at the other ladies so as to remark on their caresses.
Indeed.
The tall, dark lady is the Lady Jane Parker. She is married to George Boleyn, but it is said his tastes lie elsewhere.
No wonder she's looking for another partner.
The gentleman in the flock hat of feathers, Sir Thomas Culpeper, a great favorite of the king's.
He's very easy to look at. The lords had better watch out for their ladies.
The vision in pink is the Lady Jane Seymour. She is said to be ever so sweet.
Nauseating when so. Who's she trying to impress with that color?
The purple velvet is the Lady Anne Boleyn. Now she has been raised at the French court.
Oh, and we all know what they say about the ladies of the French court.
That they are fast and none run quicker than the Lady Anne, or so they say. She has a string of broken hearts on her girdle. Mark the Lady Anne.
Oh, it'll be a sign of affection by then.
But the king's heart was fickle. For while Catherine was both gracious and beautiful, she had failed to provide him with the longed-for son and heir. Denied his heart's desire, a boy to inherit his crown, Henry's eye is drawn to the captivating Lady Anne Boleyn, who was far below him in birth, but far above him in wit.
Alas, my love, you do me wrong to cast me off discourteously, for I have loved you for so long, delighting in thy company. Princes was all my joy, princes was my delight. Princes was my heart of gold, and who but my lady Princes? If you intend to be this way, it does the more enrapture me. But even so, I still remain a lover in captivity. Princes was all my joy, princes was my delight. Princes was my heart of gold, and who but my lady Princes, now farewell, adieu. God, I pray, will prosper thee, for I am still thy lover Dance with me, my lady.
Dance with your wife.
With a true moral dilemma, his heart or his wife, Henry typically decides to do what he wants.
I shall divorce Catherine and marry the Lady Anne Boleyn. She is now my wife and the Queen of England.
Is he allowed to do that?
Yes, he is the king.
And she was the queen.
Yes, he's royal. They're born that way.
Now, Henry had been trained from boyhood in the arts of chivalry, diplomacy, and tact. He was a slow learner. In his pursuit of Anne Boleyn, he rips the country apart. And is crowned queen with all the pomp and ceremony of a princess. But how to hold the heart of a king, especially a king such as Henry?
The cuckoo is a thorny bird. She sings as she flies. She'll bring you glad tidings. She'll tell you no lies. She sips from the pretty flowers to make her voice clear. But she'll never sing cuckoo till the spring of the year. A walking and a talking and a wandering go I. I'm waiting for my true love, he'll be by and by. Meet him in the morning, for he's almighty light. And I will walk with my true love from morning till night. Now come, all ye maidens, take warning from me. Don't place your affections on a young man too free. 'Cause these they do wither, and roots they do die. And your love he will leave you and never say why. But if he should leave me, I'll not be forlorn. And if he forsakes me, I'll not be forsworn. I'll pick myself up in my best finery, and I'll walk as proud by him as he walks by me.
Refusing to renounce her title, Catherine dies alone in exile. For Henry and Anne, the story had only just begun.
Write a song to celebrate our glorious love story.
A song? What a noble idea. Let's how about this one?
He's a rock star. He'll tell you what to do.
Oh, I do believe you may have already done that.
That was my question.
You know, I may have already written that. I got one.
That's the best way to put it. but it's from Italian. Right. No, it's
No, it reminds me of a song long, long ago.
Perhaps you should play it far, far away.
everywhere you go.
Ah,
Where's it going? misplaces. Oh, yeah, they'll never be in the rain, that's why. That's what my mood is. That's your dream.
Woman!
Alright.
If you can get rid of one queen, you can get rid of another. Tired of Anne Boleyn's melodious heckling, Henry focuses his attention on another lady of the court.
Oh, I'm so sorry, my lady.
And abandons Anne to imprisonment in the Tower of London.
Toodles!
In the Tower of London, large as life, most of Anne Boleyn walks, they declare. Queen Anne Boleyn was once King Henry's wife, until he had the headsman bob her hair. Oh yes, he did her long years ago, and he kept out at night to tell him so. With her head tucked underneath her arm, she walks a bloody town. With her head tucked underneath her arm at the midnight hour. She comes upon King Henry, she means giving him one more, and soon she's going to tell him off. She's feeling very sore, and just in case that headsman wants to give her an encore, she has her head tucked underneath her arm. With her head tucked underneath her arm, she walks a bloody town. With her head tucked underneath her arm at the midnight hour. The sentries think that it's a football that she carries in, and when they've had a few, they shout, "Is New England going to win?" They think that it's Tom Brady and not poor old Anne Boleyn, with their head tucked underneath their arm. After that, Henry gives a spread for all his pals and gals and ghostly crew. The headsman carves the joint and cuts the bread. Then in comes Anne Boleyn to spoil the dew. She holds her head up with a wild war whoop. And Henry cries,
Don't drop it in the soup!
with her head tucked underneath her arm, she walks a bloody town. With her head tucked underneath her arm at the midnight hour. One night she caught King Henry, he was in the canteen bar. Says he,
Are you Jane Seymour, Anne Boleyn, or Catherine Parr? And how, my sweet Saint Marian, do I know who you are? With your head tucked underneath your arm.
with her head tucked underneath her arm, she walks a bloody town. With her head tucked underneath her arm at the midnight hour.
With her head tucked underneath her arm!
With Anne Boleyn not even cold in her grave, and their daughter Elizabeth declared illegitimate, Henry was free to take another wife.
Ah, sister. King's eye, the light's on you.
Oh, and it's all over the kid's place. Hellenic.
All the time. And just look at what happened to his last wife.
Oh, he's looking at you now. Go, go, go!
And so was celebrated the marriage of Henry to the sweet Lady Jane Claymore.
Can he do that?
Oh, I like my head too well to argue.
It's weird.
Oh, besides, hey, she's my sister.
Indeed, Queen Jane was the sweetest lady in all the land.
Have you seen my white before? Had touched me. Have you marked the fall of snow?
Yes. Oh, she's doing the bell. Yes. Oh, yeah. She's doing the bell. Yeah.
Have you felt the pull of
And then, happy news.
Ladies! Ladies! I'm going to be at your next
Yes, for while Queen Jane was much beloved, she knew her position would never be secure until she had borne Henry his son. And after all, there was some matter of anxiety on this.
Yeah, no, whenever they just said that you guys might be able to do that. So we're trying.
And lo, the happy day came. A son!
Jane was in labor 6 days and some more. Though weary and her midwife gave King Henry came riding, he knelt by her bed. What's the matter with my flower? Makes her eyes grow so red.
So either hang out or come back and yeah, alright. I'll sit right here. Look, come here.
Oh no, said King Henry, that never shall be. I would lose like a flower for to save my baby. Then she turned over, she fell in a swoon. They kissed her side open, and the baby was gone. 6 men danced before her, 6 men more. King Henry followed after, with his black morning on. Oh, Henry wept till his hands were unsore. Though a flower of England shall flourish no more. house survived the birth, and throughout England, churches rang her death bells. Now, Henry was, of course, heartbroken, but luckily his heart was resilient.
Musicians, come. A song. One of mine, I think. I write the best songs. Pastime with good company, I love and share until I die. But who lives but does it die? Though God be praised, the swift will rise. For my past tense, on sing and dance, my heart is set. Oh, good peace, Lord, for my heart shall be there.
Indeed, it wasn't long before Henry was considering yet another marriage.
Gentlemen, Sir Thomas here, I have been sent portraits of all the noble ladies of Europe in order that I might pick one for a bride. Tell me, what think you of the Duchess Christina?
Ah, she's a relative of the French king, sire, and you never did like him much.
That is true. That French king never did know his place. His outrageous accent.
There.
3 sons. I've had lots more sons if my wives would have just cooperated. Well.
Ah, a German alliance would be most advantageous. What think you of the sisters of the Duke of Cleves?
Oh, well, there are 2 of them, and I'm not sure which one of them I like best. I have an idea. We'll play a game of rock, parchment, rapier. I'll be Anne, and you be... What's-her-face, the other one. And best 2 of 3 wins? Aha! I win! I think I win.
Rock, parchment, rapier? After careful diplomatic decision-making, I was sure to meet my group.
Gentlemen, today arrives the Lady Anne of Cleves with my roguish charm and obvious good looks. She shall fall in love with me immediately. I have an idea. I shall disguise myself and surprise her.
But, Majesty, Lady Anne is known for her modesty and decorum. You will alarm her.
No, you will alarm her. I am a superior sort of suitor. Anyone can see that. Gentlemen, attend. My lady, I have come for you. Ha!
What? A king? What on earth was he wearing?
I like her not.
But, Majesty, Lady Anne brings with her a great alliance. I mean, you just can't... I mean, whatever is wrong with the lady?
She is not fair. 700 miles and 90 leagues across the sea, searching for a lady, a glorious queen to be. A queen to marvel any, a queen to pair a noble king, instead of this impostor, this smelly trident thing. We were all deceived, however would they dare, for they promised us a beauty and the lady is not there. We were all deceived, however would they dare, for they promised us a beauty and the lady is not there. A king of fine complexion, with silky beard and chiseled nose, with castles strong and shapely, fine in any pose. His king is a harlot, not so pissed and mum. If they told the king the truth, then she never would have gone. Oh, Lord Henry, they sent to him a horse. Either he should find his head, or she get a new divorce.
I came up with a brilliant plan. No headsman, no divorce, perhaps an annulment.
Well, I suppose it's time to consummate this thing.
Oh, your majesty! This marriage is hardly as advantageous for you as I would wish. I fear your counselors have misled you. The German states are not what they should be.
Oh, it's too late now. The marriage is done.
But not consummated. You would never wish to bind yourself to a marriage you found repulsive.
That is true. So, what can be done?
If the marriage is not consummated, it is no true marriage. You can have it
And you'll
annulled.
come back and play with us, right?
Surely there is someone more worthy of the crown and your majesty than a homely princess such as I.
Yes, yes, yes.
You will of course not be unkind. I shall have a house and lands here in England,
Lands.
and I shall ever be known as your loving sister.
My loving sister. Sister? Oh, well, then you'll make no demands of me.
Oh, I have made none. Your majesty has made the decision. Another, more worthy shall be queen. A true queen. A rose without a thorn.
There is wisdom in what you say. If you'll excuse me a moment, I must. That's.
Why, child! Where go you this day?
Nowhere. I was just looking for my kite. Oh, I think I lost.
As soon as she was done,
I believe the king's eye has a light on you.
He, he's sort of old, isn't he? And fat. And he smells.
But rich. Think of the presents he could get you. The furs, the jewels,
You love her.
dresses, shoes, perfumes of the Orient, whatever you want. He may be odious, but he's rich as Cruces.
I do believe I could.
Just do that. Sorry.
Lady, I brought you something.
Oh, I love presents. And I love diamonds. And I love this color. Oh, my lord, I love you.
And I have something else for you.
You do? This is fun.
It's a song.
Oh.
A lover walks down yonder path to take a rose into his grasp, but there upon his fingers pierced by thorny briars sharply pierced. So too in my heart it was broken, with fateful words were spoken, that I not leave the world with scorn. I sought a rose without a thorn. I sought a rose without a thorn. My rose's beauty is all her own. No daisy smile, no tulip's glow could ever match, the still surpassed the shadow that my rose did cast. So too in my heart it was mended, with faithful words befriended, and in that garden love was born. I found my rose without a thorn. I found my rose without a thorn.
Have you nothing else for me?
I do. The crown of England, be my wife. There she is, Queen of England. There she is.
I just want dedications to all the little people. I just want more peace.
Well, it was a good plan. They were well matched in intellect and loyalty. But it would take more than the aging King Henry to hold the attention of Catherine Howard. A young courtier named Thomas Culpeper had caught her eye. Through a lady of the court, they began exchanging letters.
Lady Jane, I wish to send a letter. Take this down. Send me word how bad you do, for I so long to hear from you. Send, I pray, a message to me. I ought to see your heart and you, when I need your hand, I'll use it.
Oh, sweet lady, such a letter. But wait, this is my queen, the wife of my most glorious lord who has a rotten temper when it comes to these things. But never was there a more sweet lady.
No, you got 30 minutes. 14 minutes. Yeah. No, this is, yeah, this is, yeah, it's only Go show. It's just a single.
Another letter? Are you sure this is a good idea?
My lady is springtime and summer too. My lady is gemstones and song. My lady is my woman danger that was not like another of all.
Are you in charge? No, I was looking to see what you wanted to know. No, okay. Good. I'm just she said love and nobody knows. Yeah. She's had like a minute.
And he was all that. Oh, my love, come away with me.
Yeah, was it almost all of it, or was it?
Find ourselves as cowards.
Risk?
Yes.
If I were king, I could order this, but I'm not. And Catherine Howard is right in pointing out the enormous danger potential of any man as powerful
You know what I'm saying? Like
as
30
Henry
minutes
VIII.
is enough for you to do the whole show.
But I must point out the possibility and potential of true love and freedom are equally as great. Risk. Risk is our business. That's what relationships are all about. That's why we're here.
Yeah. No, because you got...
Right.
That was what I'm asking you. Like, 30 minutes is enough, right? Yeah, because you got from 11 a.m. to 11:30. Since you're ready, you got 30 minutes. You know, all the Hellenic gets to start doing their stuff. You get ready.
Unfortunately for Catherine and Cruces, one of their letters is discovered with the shocking details of the affair.
Because yesterday I had intimacy dancers.
This is shocking!
That is shocking.
Oh, well, I'm not that shocked.
In regard to the most shocking information as revealed in the
No, this one we're going to use it for,
no shock for all the shocking manner on the color green. With her head tucked underneath her arm, she walks the pretty tower. With her head tucked underneath her arm at the midnight
Well, there's another wife gone. Now it is to be remembered at this point that King Henry was no longer a young man, and certain excesses of his youth had, well, he limped. He was the size of an ox, and he didn't smell much better. But no one had dared tell him that.
My Lady Elizabeth, how terrible the passage of time. Today I have buried my second husband. And to tell you the truth, neither of them was blessed to you. And I still have yet to bear a child. Oh, yes. And I must marry again, I suppose.
But she doesn't, you know,
Have you seen how very fine you are? More husbands.
I see. Yeah, I know how big the structure is.
I hadn't met her over it. My father became so set on Bel Air every time that I flew something there as well.
A woman to rule the country. Oh, my lady Elizabeth. Do you remember what happened to your mother when she tried to rule a king? Yeah, just that.
Ah, Lady Catherine, Lady Elizabeth, fair day to both of you.
Lady Catherine was just saying that.
Oh, well, what a sad thing. My lady would have it so.
There's the rice to it. Yeah. He's a new guy. He's a new guy.
I have a secret to share with everyone. I have decided to propose the most gracious, beautiful, exquisite woman, the incomparable Catherine Parr. I even have a ring. Oh, Lady Catherine. No lustrous diamond fills me with such joy as to look on her gentle smile. For your favor, I'm going to climb the frosty reaches of Mount Olympus. Would you do me the honor of marrying? My lady! Will you marry me, the king?
Yes, the changeable Henry decided once again to marry. Even though his gout made it difficult for him to walk down the aisle.
He's a bit of a cad, too.
But not even Henry's enormous ego could sustain him forever. And despite the tender ministrations of Catherine Parr, his strength began to fail him.
What is a youth? Impetuous fire. What is a maid? I sat admire. The world wags on. A rose will bloom. It then will fade. So does the youth. So does the fairest maid. Comes a time when one sweet smile has its season for a while, then love's in love with me. Some may think only to marry, others will tease and tarry. Mine is the very best Harry, Cupid he rules us all. Take the paper, sing, come soon to home. Sweet and bloody and dangerous all. Love is a past and it never will pause. Sweet and high and dangerous all. Cupid he rules us all.
At the end, she's gonna hand out flowers. Yeah, I should just
A rose will it
and then I
fade, so does the youth, so does the fairest
You're welcome.
The king is dead. Oh, Lady Catherine, no less Miss Diamond, so fills me with joy as to gaze upon your gentle smile. For your favor, I would be willing to climb the frosty reaches of Mount Olympus. Now, would you do me the favor of marrying me?
Yes, 1,000 times! Yeah!
Oh, let's go, my love.
And so perished King Henry. And while the wisdom of having no fewer than 6 wives may be debated, there is no king of England who is better remembered than Henry. Why, to this day, you can get his image on jigsaw puzzles, mugs, t-shirts, prophylactics. Yes, it's true, some people just don't stay dead.
Well, wasn't that fun? 6 sorry wives, but only 1 son. Divorce, beheaded, and died. Divorce, beheaded, survived. I'm HenryVIII, I had 6 sorry wives. Some might say I ruined their lives.
Some might say he ruined their lives.
Catherine of Aragon was one. She failed to give me a son. I had to ask her for a divorce. That broke up her heart, of course. Young and Boleyn, she was 2, and it wasn't the best she could do. I said she flirted with some other man, and up to the trouble with dear Anne. But we seemed almost 3, the love of a lifetime for me. She gave me a son, little Prince Ed, then dear old Jane went and dropped dead. Divorce, beheaded, and died. Divorce, beheaded, survived. I'm HenryVIII, I had 6 sorry wives. Some might say I ruined their lives.
Some might say he ruined their lives.
And please name it more. I fell in love with a portrait I saw. They made eyes on her face and cried, "What a horse!" I must have another divorce. Catherine Howard was fine, a child of 19, so alive. She flirted with others, knew way to behave. The axe of sin or cat to her grave.
Okay, grandma's cookies.
Catherine Parr, she was the last. By this time my mistakes were past. I laid on my deathbed just age 55. Lucky Catherine, she stayed alive. How unfair. Divorce, beheaded, and died. Divorce, beheaded, survived. I'm HenryVIII, I had 6 sorry wives. Some might say I ruined their lives.
Some might say he ruined their lives.
so he was. You might say I ruined their lives.
You might say he ruined our lives.
Ladies, he's Henry looking for another wife. Later on, we will be doing more down at the Mary Court, so please attend.
Thank you. Let's give another round of applause, please, to the Mary Court. Wonderful addition to the Ren Fair. Thank you, guys. That was just lovely today. Thank you for being here. Welcome again to day number 2 of the 42nd annual Doña Ana Arts Council Renaissance Arts Fair. We are so glad you're here.